So we have a brand new team perk which you actually unlock from finishing the quest line when getting Azalea Clark, the actual mythic hero. You get the Z.A.P team perk, and the description is Z.A.P has your back, dealing 105 base energy damage to a random enemy every 6 seconds, but it requires you have 2 Space Explorer heroes in your support team. Now, straight away, I think this could be really good with a melee build. But I don't know, so I have kind of gone with a bear stare build because that comes into play with our support. So what bear stare does, Teddy fires lasers from his eyes every 1.5 seconds, dealing 48 base energy damage. This is a really good energy kind of build, this. Now this is also dealing energy damage every 6 seconds to a random enemy. I'm not sure what the range is on this though. We've not tried this in the slightest. It might be within a tile, it might be with anywhere on the map. That'd be really cool if it was anywhere on the map. Now we have space technology, which increases ability energy damage by 15.5%, so that's going to be doing more damage. And we have plasma arc, so energy damage has a 20% chance to zap to nearby enemies for 58% of the damage dealt. So I think it's kind of like the actual Z.A.P team perk, plasma arc, but I'm not too sure. Then we just have hit things here to assist us with using Teddy. We've got Bear With Me to increase the duration, Berserker just to increase the damage, and fragment generation just to give us those fragments for the Teddy. Now again, we've never used this. I am actually going to kind of test out just running around with a melee weapon, or just running around not actually hitting enemies, just to see if it zaps them there. But let's just get this in the mission, just see how exactly this team perk works. So we've just spawned in the mission, and it's obviously going to be a nearby enemy. We actually get a little kind of companion drone thing, which is kind of sweet. There's nothing really like that in Save the World. That's quite nice. So I think if you literally run near enemies, it'll zap them. Let's see what happens. How close do you have to be? Oh, there's quite a charge. There's some sort of charge. Oh, someone's joined. So there's quite a charge on it. It doesn't really do too much damage against, say, huskies. What if we tag someone? If we tag a husk, it doesn't prioritize the tag. That's really weird. I thought, okay. I'm really confused with this. I'll just throw Teddy down just to get rid of everything anyway. Get those eyes as well. I want to see that other perk as well. Right. I'm not really sure how to use this perk properly. That's kind of it. But I don't want this to be like a 3-second long video. So we'll actually do the mission, do 1 or 2 encampments. Yeah, I think we'll do a couple encampments. Let me just get some weapons on. There we go. How does that damage would it do to, say, a mist monster? It's like a weapon review, this. It does a lot of damage to like the lower health enemies, and it doesn't wake them up, which is actually really useful. Yeah, it just doesn't wake them up. It's just a silent attack, which is quite nice. Come on. Every 6 seconds. Oh, wow. It doesn't even make them attack you from doing that. You can just constantly keep tagging them. I guess it's going to be super boring, but it would actually work with you like that. Let's just say we're in an actual mission. Oh! I completely forgot about the 20% chance to zap to nearby enemies with the hero we've got on. It's a really weird team perk, this. I'm not sure if anything else like flies above your head like that, but I think if someone eliminates the enemy when it's charging up, it again cools down. But just watch the damage it's doing. Oh, I say that and it doesn't. It's the first enemy that's got a low health and doesn't one hit. How cool is that? It does a decent amount of damage though. I do see how that can be useful. Although, I'm thinking in those massive 4 players where you got loads of enemies spawning, I do think that it'll become a problem. Like, it's just going to be firing too slowly. Maybe if we have a hero that can convert the team, what do you call it, the team perk, and say, I don't know, it does less damage per main shot, but has a better fire rate, like once a second, like boom, boom, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Right, we're going to be finding these modules, and hopefully do 1 or 2 encampments in the process. I really want to see how useful this is for an encampment. We're actually really struggling to find any modules whatsoever here, so I'm going to do C-Bot and just see how handy this ability comes in while doing C-Bot. So let's go. Right, come on. It's going to be obviously once every 6 seconds, so what's that? 10 a minute? It's not exactly amazing. I do wish the fire rate was better, just with a bit less damage. I think that'd be a lot more useful. It's always spawns with the worst element every time. If I built from metal there, we would have got nature enemies. I can't really... I do think it is useful though. I just like it if it was a bit better fire rate. We've got an encampment as well. Oh man, this is going to be... I'm trying to keep an eye on, see if this ability or this drone, whatever you want to call it, actually does something. I think it just eliminated someone. I'm not too sure. I didn't really see it shoot. I saw it charge up, but I never actually saw it shoot. Just let it do its thing again. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't really see it eliminate anything again there. Which is kind of weird. I don't know. I was like, it's kind of gimmicky. I like the idea of it, but I think a couple tweaks to the fire rate and the damage, like increase that fire rate, lower that damage. I think that'll be a good tweak for this. Or if there's some way you can manipulate the damage or manipulate it with future heroes, because at the moment I don't really think I'm going to pick this over preemptive strike or anything else or blast from the past, because it just doesn't have it. If it was a constant, like, you know, shoot, if it was constantly shooting, like let's say 10 base energy damage, but it was like, I don't know, a 3 fire rate, I think that could be really useful then. But at the moment, I mean, if you want to save ammo, I guess that's useful. If you just want to save ammo, you'll be here a while though. Yeah, you'll definitely be there a while if you just want to use it to save ammo. Might be good for the newer players, I'm not sure. I always try and think, like, because some things scale off, like between newer players and later players. Like some of those team perks just aren't as good late game, but I'm not sure if I'm not really sure if this team perk is one I would use at the moment, but we're still going to try it and show gameplay of us actually defending the shelter. I was just thinking, before it wasn't actually waking anything up, so could we kind of do an encampment at some sort of range without actually having to shoot? Okay, right, it wakes... Yeah, it doesn't exactly wake those husks up there. It starts the encampment. I just feel like you'd be waiting here forever. Okay, it doesn't make them attack you, though. Okay, yes it does. It doesn't make that husk there attack you, the one sleeping. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I'm going to pick this over anything else. I'll just finish the encampment for the sake of it. I mean... For lower missions where I don't like using my 130s, 106 weapons, I guess I'll have this on. Just kind of run around with my teddy builds, just constantly keep ability spamming and see how that can be useful then, if you go into the lower zones. But that, again, I've said it a load of times, the fire rate is just, it's too slow. Far too slow. Got 35 enemies we've got to kind of wipe out here. Although... maybe, I'm not sure if it'd work, but maybe it could chain, because we do have that guy that gives us a 20% chance of energy damage chaining to nearby enemies. Well, I'm not sure if that's just with weapons only. I think it is just with weapons only. It doesn't do too much damage either. Wow. How good is the range on this thing then? Let's test the range. If I can go over there, see if it reaches anything. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. The objective's getting absolutely melted. We don't want that. Come on. Yeah, it seems if you eliminate the enemy as it's like charging up to attack that enemy, then it doesn't actually shoot. It doesn't find a new target. Which is it's kind of a waste of 6 seconds really, because you've got to wait another 6 seconds right after. Which just seems... I don't know. Just want something to increase that fire rate. That'd be very useful then. Why are we struggling with this? It is a private session, by the way, and we are 1 person short, so we're not getting maximum buffs. I don't know. I do see how this can be useful, but again, I'm not too sure if I'd use it. Just about to start this mission. We don't even know where they're spawning. North side, okay. Again, I'm not sure how many times, so it's going to shoot 40 times if we stay close to enemies this mission. It's just that charge up as well, it's kind of problematic, it's really slow. Wow, loads of husks, well, the lobbers. Why do they have to be nature? It's just, I don't know. It one hits, you know, husks, husklings, probably lobbers. They have very similar health, if not the same. It did one shot a few gunslingers until it didn't one shot that one earlier when I was giving it all. Oh, it does a lot of damage. So, oh, I don't know. I think there's more to come from this team perk. I really think there's more to come from it. They can't. I don't think they'll leave it just like this. There's got to be some heroes in future that'll be like increase the fire rate of Z.A.P. So I think if they do that, I'll probably revisit this video. Why am I? I'm using an energy weapon actually, just so. Because it's, I don't know, just for that Z.A.P thing. I don't want to use any like 130s. Right, here's our power 100 enemies of fire. Go on. Tank shield breaking him. Right, let's just get rid of him quickly with my 130. I say quickly. I'm not too sure how much that's doing. Okay. I think it did some damage there to the mini boss. Not sure how much, that's the only issue. I'll put my shock tower for these little guys. Oh no. Get rid of this dude over here. Switch back to my Rat King. I don't know, what do you guys think of this? Like, at the very start, I don't know, it just seems so strange. It's a strange ability. I do like it though. I don't know. Right, so what have we got? We got a space theme, this event. What else could they do with this? I'm just thinking a better fire rate, that's all I'm really thinking. There needs to be one with a better fire rate. I'll happily, like, you know, half the actual damage for a 3 fire rate or a 2 fire rate, you know? So we're getting, I don't know, 150, no, 52.5 base energy damage, but we've got a, oh no, but we've got a 3 fire rate? No, we'd have to nerf it even more. Whatever 105 divided by 6 is, then that's a 1 fire rate with good scaling. Then we can half it again, so if we do it by 12, so we get a 2 fire rate. I think that'll be the best option if we half it by, not half it, if we divide the base damage by 12 and give it a 2 fire rate. I think that'll be a lot stronger, or just over, in my opinion, a lot better, because it's just this, I don't know, it just feels very weak against the bigger enemies. I'd like it to melt through the smaller enemies a bit faster, rather than wait those 6 seconds to charge up just for one elimination, really. It doesn't seem to shoot when that's another frustrating thing with it. It doesn't shoot if... Ah, we got it to chain at least. We do know it chain. Okay, the team perk does chain with that hero we've got. I forgot what he's called, but it just doesn't seem to shoot if you eliminate the enemy that it's pre-targeting. Yeah, look, it just didn't shoot there, I don't think. Or did it? I'm not too sure. I think someone had blast shot, whatever it's called. Phase pulse. Let it shoot again. Come on, charge up. Charge up. It's definitely longer than 6 seconds. Yeah, look, it eliminated again. I'm not sure what the range is. It's like 2 tiles. It's really not long. Come on, charge up for me, please. Yeah, it's a lot longer than 6 seconds. I'm sure it said 6 seconds. Yeah, random enemy every 6 seconds. I don't know about that team perk. It is nice to have like a little flying drone. We did get highest combat as well, but I don't think that was anything to do with that team perk. So overall with this team perk, I just don't think it's that useful. It really isn't, unless we can get, like I said, those heroes. If we can give it a 2 fire rate with like give us 10 base damage, you know, and give us a much better fire rate, because once every 6 seconds it's just rubbish. It really is, because you can eliminate all those husks around you in 6 seconds, and then it just, as you gotta wait another 6 seconds, you basically have to run to a husk, stand still for 6 seconds, and let it shoot. I'm just really confused. I mean, I'm just thinking ways I would actually use this. Like, I go into lower missions like, you know, Stonewood, Plankerton, when they say there's a V-Buck mission, and I'll kind of go AFK. I'll do a decent build, a strongish build out of brick. I'll put 1 or 2 defenders down. I mean, this could work with that, though. I could just, like, you know, stand AFK. Those defenders are obviously eliminating those husks as well, while this is also getting that 1 kill every 6 minimum seconds. It was a lot longer than 6 half the time, just because it had like a 2 range, but the range isn't explained at all there. But I don't think other than that, in any regular mission I will use it. It's kind of really underwhelming. I thought it'd be a lot better than that, but that's what you get for 6 seconds. But they have to, hopefully a few heroes do come out in this event. They let you change Z.A.P just so it's a bit better. I would, like I've said, I'd happily take a massive base damage reduction if we get a much better fire rate. But I'm going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.